My base is an absolute mess. I mean, look at this. We just have tons and tons of shulkers laying around, no idea what's in it. These chests are nowhere near organized at all. We have random chests just flowing around like right over here, right up here. This is so disorganized. If we head over here, we have even more shulker boxes. And so I think we need to do something at the start of this episode. And naturally, we are of course going to start down in the pit. So let's get this area nice and clean. So while doing the spring cleaning, I have gotten this box as a thank you from November Boyo, which I will gladly take the diamonds and the extra logs. That is very, very thoughtful of him. I'm pretty sure we helped him out by giving him some cobblestone from here, but this clip is recorded before the time lapse finishes, so that's why things that you saw in the time lapse haven't quite completed yet. This now looks so much better. We have everything neatly stored away and separated into chests. We have a wall of shulker boxes. Our beacon is back, so we have like everything stored, and of course we can always add more chests as need be. And over here we have, of course, like valuables, other end stuff, which should be in these shulker boxes somewhere. Yeah, obsidian, and our redstone box is somewhere around here, right there. I need to dye that one. We have some extra boxes that we could just put stuff in. So I think it's been a while since I've actually worked on the pit. So I'm going to bring this next layer all the way down to where it needs to be. So again, time to grind this all out. So I decided to check on things over at our massive tower, and boy oh boy has our farmer been busy. We are never going to have to worry about wheat again, which is absolutely amazing. So I was thinking that since we just finished building up our big farm up here, that we would actually make use of what we just did and build a piglin barring farm in the nether. Of course, because they can't survive in the overworld, they will turn into the zombified piglins, but we're going to have to find a pretty nifty spot to do it. Luckily, our main portal is in a place where the pigmen do spawn naturally, so we're not going to have much trouble getting them. We're just going to grab a couple name tags. Well, we just keep getting more and more gifts this episode. So recently, another member came by and took some of our cobblestone. I have so much of it, so I'm just like, take as much as you want. And we got a lot of diamonds. We got 10 whole diamonds and 26 blocks of coal. So we have gathered up the materials that we are going to need to build this thing up. You can see them right in here. So let's go ahead and grab these two things, as well as our redstone shulker box, which I really need to re-dye. And thanks Bedrock for being so glitchy. And let's head into the nether. So from our portal, if we head just over in this direction, this is where we are going to start building up our farm, and we are going to need to excavate a lot of this because it's a relatively big room and we are going to need to fit in some redstone. So this right here is the approximate width and length of this room. We have to dig this down an additional 8 blocks so in order to fit everything that we need in here, and that's just for the main room. That's not including redstone, but we will be sure to get some extra redstone in so the system is basically fully automated. So we've got this area all dug out. All we have to do now is go ahead and start building up the framework, which we have, of course, our stuff in our shulker boxes for. And then we will have to get the piglins in, and I'm going to probably do that in between it, halfway building stuff up, just so that way we don't have everything built up and then we have to somehow get all the piglins in here. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up my schematic, or I have a Java window that has how this building is going to look. Oh, that was a weird noise. Sorry, I don't know if you could hear that. But I'm going to go ahead and start building this up, and you'll get progress updates along the way. We've got the central area to this building almost completely done. What I have done is we are going to have our piglins over on this side. We are going to, of course, have our storage on this side. This is a lot of chests. And I've gone ahead and started implementing the sorting system. It's all built up. Oh, hello, Bedrock. Thank you for being buggy. It's all set up. All we need to do is get in the rest of our items that we're going to be sorting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get one piglin in, start trading with that piglin. That piglin is, of course, going to drop that trade down into here. And it's just basically going to end up there. This copper line is pretty interesting. It doesn't exactly always get the items all the way to the top. I'm not terribly worried about that with all the items that we are going to be getting with this farm. So first steps first, we're gonna have to catch ourselves a piglin. I do not know the best way to do this. I gonna have to do a little bit of research, I'll be honest. All right, so I found one. Hopefully I can get this dude to follow me all the way back up to our trading center. Come on, dude. Oh dear, you are so slow. Or maybe it's server lag and I'm about to get my butt beat by a piglin. Who knows? Hopefully, dear, come on, you can do it. I walk faster than that and I have bad joints. Come on, you. This way. You fool. You absolute fool. Come on. This piglin is evidently not the smartest piglin on the planet. Please do not die. Please. Okay, good. You are still very much alive. And... oh, no. Are you still on me? Perfect. My thorns killed him. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, I need to mark this area out a little bit better so that way that doesn't happen in the future. But at least we know that they'll follow me since I'm not wearing gold armor. So what I have decided to do, and it's actually probably smarter to do it this way, is I have a little tunnel that is 40 blocks long right here. And on this side, we have a biome in which these piglins can spawn. And so I'm creating a little bit of a chamber over here. So that way we can hopefully catch a piglin. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I'm gonna try this for a little bit. And if this doesn't work, then we'll have to move on to something else. All right, so I managed to find a piglin. Hopefully this one doesn't kill me. And it seems as if this method is in fact working. Come on, dude. Come out from behind there. You need to come a little bit further out if you want to get me. Come on. This way. This way. Please do not hurt yourself because... here, I should take off my thorns armor, shouldn't I? Well, maybe. Let's see if we can get this dude in. Alright, come on, you. Down the stairs we go. All the way over here. All the way into here. Shoot. Come on. This way. You're gonna need to come a little bit further over, dude. All the way over here. Come on. Oh, Enderman, why are you gonna mess this up? Come on, a little bit closer. Shoot, I was hoping for one with the swords because... well, something just went through here. I'm not sure what. Hello. You almost got yourself trapped. Okay, let's see. Maybe, okay, take off thorns. Because we do not like thorns. Let's see if we could get you trapped in one of these. We'll pick this one just for funsies. Come on, this way. This way, friend. Right on over here. Do I have the boat, actually? Yes, I do. Let's get you in the boat, and then I will go heal up, and we will get you in. All right, so we got this dude right about where he needs to be, and... oh, thank you for shooting me. Really appreciate that. If we break just the boat, he should, in theory, actually back up into that spot. Oh, shoot. Okay, let's make sure that you actually can't escape, and grab the glass. Come on, back up. Back up into there. You know you want to. Come on, dude. You want to be as far away from me as you can be. Just get in. Just get in your cell. Just get in the cell. Come on. That's so rude. Come on. You gotta be joking with me, Rito. You went back there and you didn't actually jump into a cell. This might be a little bit more painful than I thought it would be. Where did he go? Where did he even go? Oh, you're down there now? Come on. Come this way. This is Silk Touch, right? Yeah. Come on, you're gonna need to come up this way. Oh, yeah, this dude is driving me nuts. when did you get up there? Oh my gosh, this man. Come on, get in the boat. Here we go. You're gonna go into this cell, hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, well, it looks like all of our stuff ended up there, so I guess it's time to go grab it. Hopefully this containment works better, fingers crossed. Gonna break the boat real quick. Try and get him in there, because you want to back away from me, I know that. Jeez, piglins are so difficult. Come on, back away. If I break this block... Okay, good. You do want to back away from me, which is good news. Oh yeah, I could basically just walk through the block and kind of... Maybe? Give me just a second, I guess. I'm gonna do a smart thing, and I'm gonna use redstone to help me out. Hopefully this works. Fingers crossed it does. Hopefully I don't just end up suffocating this piglin in a block. But, alright, so if we take this piston, put it there. Yep, and if we put this there, then in theory, we should be able to power this piston. There we go, perfect. Let's break this and place in another piece there. Yeah, power, perfect. And place a piece of glass there. And finally, we have a piglin ready to go. There we go. Haha, you cannot escape. Perfect. There we go. Oh boy, that was quite the adventure. Now we've just got to name tag this dude, and I've decided that all of our piglins are going to have the wonderful nickname of Bubbles. So we now have Bubbles number 1. And all we're going to have to do now is, like, I wonder, do you accept gold swords by chance? Because that would make my life super easy. I don't think he took the gold sword, because I think it just went flying up. This may be a little bit more difficult than I thought it would be. Alright, so I got some regular golden ingots, hopefully. If I toss it right here, are you gonna pick it up? Okay, you got it? Perfect. So I'm gonna do this so that way we can get all the items that we need in order to fill up these chests for the sorting system. Let's see, what are you gonna give us this time? We got some gravel. Cool beans. So I'm gonna do this until we've gotten all the sortable items. So thanks to this dude right here, we were able to get in all the piglin trades that we are able to get, and we've actually already got a couple of things. I think we have some we have some soul speed boots and some fire resistance potions. So let's go ahead and head up to our item filters, because I don't have enough of everything in order to actually fill the filter yet. But if we go down the line, we have gravel, and then string, blackstone, obsidian, arrows, crying obsidian, ender pearls, fire charges, soul sand, leather, nether bricks, quartz, and iron nuggets. So next things to do is to get 6 more of these dudes in, and boy oh boy, that's going to be a pain to do. I'm not very excited for that, but I'm going to use the same method of trying to get one to spawn in over there and then bringing them in, and I learned from this dude exactly what I need to do in order to actually get them into their cells, so hopefully it should go faster in the future. So getting these 7 piglins in here took forever. It was a pain in the butt to get them in, but we are all done with that now. So all we have to do is start to get the redstone systems in place, which honestly is going to be nowhere near as bad as it was to get these piglins in place, because these piglins, they were awful to get in there. I got a good rhythm down, but it took so long to get them in there, and I'm so glad that I'm done with that. But now we just need to get the redstone system in place, so that way we do not have to worry about having to deal with the piglins again. All right, so I have one of these modules up and running. You can see that this pigman is being dropped gold, and when he is done taking a look at it, he'll drop the item. I know the item is weighing on top of the hopper there, but if you give it just a second, it will go ahead and suck that right up. And we lock the hoppers so that way these dudes have enough time to actually pick up and look at the gold, and there's enough time for the hoppers to take the items away and whisk them over into our massive storage system here. And now all we have to do is finish up the redstone for the rest of these dudes. Well, I think everything that needs to be completed has been completed, so I guess the only thing left to do is test this out. It takes a second to warm up, but once it does, we should in theory see a piece of gold dispensed to all of these piglins at the same time. All right, all the piglins did in fact get gold. The hoppers beneath them unlocked as well. And so let's see, they should drop their gold. There we go, and then perfect. It seems to be working. Every single piglin drops something, and then those items should all get sucked up at the exact same time. And then there we go. Perfect. So this thing is in fact working. And I will make sure to get in little item frames to let us know exactly what's going on over here. We have some soul speed enchantments that we'll get to put on our boots, which is super duper exciting. And one more thing is I did end up updating this clock to run off of this instead of an observer clock because the observer clock was acting weird. And this one just seems to work quite a bit better. So this one will pulse every 2 ticks or 4 ticks. I think it's 2 ticks, and it will make sure every single one of our items gets to the top so it can be sorted away. And here is my mess of redstone. Basically, we're just using a long comparator clock and sending pulses at different times based off of where that comparator clock is into the system. So that way we have this lovely, lovely farm up and running. So this farm is working absolutely wonderfully. I adjusted a couple of the timings back there on the redstone and things are working absolutely amazing. I just put a stack and a half of gold blocks through the system and we have so many resources. We have tons of gravel, we have string, I'm not too worried about, lots of blackstone, we have some obsidian, lots of arrows. I have so many arrows. You can see that this farm is in fact just doing exactly what it's supposed to be doing, which is great. And I'm so glad that this works and we were able to complete it in this episode because those piglins are so annoying. And if you look at this, we have Soul Speed 3 on our boots. Hooray! That's very exciting. And maybe we'll have to make a deal. I think it's Matsui who has the Enchanted Bookshop. Maybe we'll have to make a deal with him about Soul Speed boots, get us a little bit of extra diamonds in the future. But that is all I have time for today. If you all enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. But I will see you all in the next video, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye!